What's up, boo? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another rank and declutter video. This one we're doing blushes. I've got a few other ones up on my channel as well, and so I will try and link them down below if I remember. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I think I've got this sorted out the best that I can right now. I have these separated into 4 categories if you're not familiar with how I do this. Instead of doing a number system, I do a it's okay, save your money, I really enjoy it, and Holy Grail status categories. I also did another category with this one with blush toppers because these ones aren't something that I can actually use alone. They need to go on top of something. So this first one is the Butterfly shade by Benefit. I feel like this one here is really pretty. I just don't know that it's something I can actually wear by itself. It's got some shimmer on it, and it's kind of nice to elevate, even alter a little bit of another shade. I just really don't reach for it very much because it is more of like that orange shade. I mean, I could probably build it up a little bit. It definitely has more of the shimmer kind of feel to it. So, I don't know. I mean, it's nice and creamy, even though it's like more of a powder formula. Like you can tell it's very nice, but I just don't find that I really reach for it that much, or that I did reach for it this last summer a lot. The next one I have is the Milani. This is in Luminoso. Also, just a really good, I think, blush topper, but I think this one is too light for me. It's super pretty, but I think that it's too light. One that I think is a pretty good dupe for it is this one by NARS. This one's a little bit deeper, though. Just a hair. Not by much, but just a little bit deeper. This is in the original Orgasm shade. Again, another topper, not something that on my oily skin I would wear alone. So I'm probably going to get rid of that one too, but it is a really good dupe if you are into that shade. This gets into more of the save your money round, I guess, category. This Black Radiance one, it has a like topper or something on it, and so it just is not pigmented. Like you can't get anything off of it. I don't like that. Like I want to be able to actually use the product. Look at that. You can't see that. It's garbage. I absolutely hate it. I was like, let me just scrape it. Maybe that. I thought about doing that, but I was like, I don't want to waste any product. I don't know that that made much of a difference. I feel like I'm just getting like the piece off the top. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this one. I don't want to fuss and fight with it. I don't got time. And then this one here, that's getting all over my blanket. This is exactly why I laid that down, because I've spilled powder on it and better it on this blanket, not blanket, but towel, than my carpet, for sure. This is the Pure Nude by Essence. Pure Nude Baked Blush. I was hoping that this would work on my skin tone, and I feel like on my hand it looks like it does, but in person, like when I put it on my face, I feel like it's just like a hair too light. Maybe as I get into like the winter, it might be, but I mean, it's still, even on my hand, it just looks like it's a little ashy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one too. Next I have the It's Okay pile. These ones, I feel like you're on a budget, especially these e.l.f. ones are good like if you're on a budget. I know a lot of people like these. They're the cream ones. And it is a really pretty color. This one is, I have no idea. Oh, Bahamas. And then this one is, I don't know, because some of them they put their names on and some of them they did not. This one is a good fall winter color. Oh, there we go. Fall winter color. This one almost is invisible. So I think I'm definitely going to get rid of that one and continue to try this one and see how I feel about it. I've used it a couple of times, and I feel like even like on my hand, it's looking a little blotchy. And that's where I'm running into issues with it. It's like it just, sometimes I don't feel like it blends out very well. Once it's dried down, it doesn't move. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to debate if I even really want to keep either of them. I think I'm going to say no on those. This one by Morphe. We all know about the drama that Morphe had. This is a really nice, creamy blush. I just didn't find that I reached for it very much this summer. And as much as it's like pigmented here, it does blend down to be a little bit more soft on my hand. So like a hint of color, if you're going for like more of like a natural hint of color kind of day, it is good. But I did run into issues where this would happen, where I'd get like this chunk of blush on there and I'd have to like figure it out. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know. Like I said, it's in the okay category for a reason. We'll see what happens with that. The Milani one, I loved this when I initially got it. I really did. I felt like it was really pigmented. And the thing that kind of de-escalated it in my mind was that it can fade throughout the day on my oily skin. It is a little bit more of like a oil-based cream, I feel like. And that's why you're seeing some of that like liquid moisture on there. And it's got this little bit of a glow. It does go on with a luminous finish, but like I said, throughout the day when my oils would kick in, it would kind of just fade away. And that's what I was noticing. I don't typically go towards too much of a luminous blush because of my oily skin, but I was just finding that, like I said, the oils would come through and it would kind of just like disappear. This Profusion liquid blush, I like the color. I think this is going to be a really good color for the seasons we're heading into. But I also felt like this kind of disappears a little bit. Like I didn't find that it stayed very long. Like as much as I would put on, I felt like it was blending away. And that's kind of like what I was running into. So maybe I'll try it a little bit more through the winter season and see how I feel about it. But I don't know. This, I'm going to butcher this name, Transluce. I picked this up out of town because we didn't have, I think I picked this up out of town. We didn't have this in where I'm from. This is a beautiful color. I just didn't find that I like picked it up very much. I'm going to keep this because I like how it feels in the pan, and it definitely gives good color payoff. I do feel like the color's a little bit different between this and this, and it's probably just because of my skin tone. This one is a little bit more vibrant, so that's why it's kind of in the it's okay pile, because it does look different on the skin than it does in the pan. But I think I'm going to hold on to this one because it does look really, really nice on the skin. This next one here, I bought a couple of these, and it's a soft, nice powder. It's a little bit more cool toned, which is really, really nice for winter. I just think that it's a little light for a cool tone on my skin. It is nice. It is a nice one. I think if you're a little bit more medium, you'll be able to get away with this. See, I like how that feels. I wish it was just a little bit deeper. Maybe I'll hold on to it because I'll get lighter during the winter time. So maybe I'll hold on to it and then I can make it work. Let's do that. Let's hold on to that for sure. These right here are I really like these ones. I mean, they're very close to the Holy Grail pile. I really like these. These are all the LYS liquid blushes. This one may be a little light for me, which is what I am concerned about on that. So that's that one, and that one in that order on my hand. They're really creamy, but they're not creamy enough that they're just gonna like blend away, go away. They don't fade throughout the day. They stay in place really well on my oily skin. This one's probably going to be a good one for the winter. I think maybe if I pair that with this, we might have something going on. So, I'm going to go ahead, like, I'm for sure holding on to these because I really, really like these. They're such a good cream blush. They're not too creamy, but not too stiff, which I think is the perfect combination for my oily skin type. I love this bottom one. Such a good one for the winter season. Yeah, I really like it. This one might be the one that I would give away because of how light it is. But outside of that, I'm definitely keeping them. I'm definitely keeping these. The Rare Beauty, that has its great hype because it is absolutely worth it. Worth every penny. A little bit goes a long way. Blends in beautifully. Stays all day long. Like, it's absolutely worth it. I love this blush. A good competitor, I don't even want to say dupe, like a good competitor is the ones from Juvia's Place. Pigment payoff is even better, which is hard to believe. A little bit goes a super, super, super long way. I'm going to get some more colors. I think I have the coral one in my new makeup to try bin. And then they also have the powder ones. The pink one was a big one for sure. A lot of people like that one. But these right here also blend out beautifully. So this right here, like, I love this formula. I really enjoyed this formula as well. So good for powders, good for liquids. Like, I really, really like those. They stay all day on my oily skin. I don't notice, like, any streaking. I don't notice any blotches. It doesn't pick up any of my foundation. Like, these right here are absolutely fantastic, and that is why they are in my Holy Grail status. I am never disappointed when I use them. Like, I can always count on them that they will work and perform exactly how I need them to work and perform. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it for me. They do fantastic all day, every day. I enjoy the colors. This orange is really what I was hoping the Benefit orange would be. And this one's just, it's just a little bit different. You know, like, you can tell that it is different. So that's where I'm like, I don't know. Do I really want to, do I want to keep that? Am I going to use it? We'll see. Let me go ahead and gather this all back up, what we're keeping and what we're for sure giving away. Alright, so this is what we're looking like. These ones are for sure going. I can't. They gotta go. These ones here, I'm going to hold on to and probably continue to test out and see if any of them are actually worth keeping. This one, like I said, I love. It's just the shade is a little bit of a concern for me for sure. These ones right here, Holy Grail. Like, these aren't going nowhere. I ain't even got to worry about it. Oh, wait, this one is also going in here. And this one's also going in here. There we go. Don't know how they ended up over here. Like, yeah. But these ones I'm going to go ahead and keep trying and testing out and see if I by chance change my mind on. Maybe they'll gravitate towards this pile. Maybe they'll gravitate towards this pile. I don't know. These ones for sure staying all day, every day. These are in my Holy Grail. It feels so good to get rid of things. Like, oh my goodness. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is there anything that you would put in a different pile and why? I love hearing from you guys. I want to know all of your thoughts on everything. Also, be sure to watch the other videos that I have going up. If they are, I'll link them down below. I love you guys. May God continue to bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.